So I wanted to talk about my choice for this year for my preschooler, the curriculum that I chose for him. I didn't want to buy into a preschool curriculum just because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. I wasn't sure if he was going to like it. He turned 5 in December. We're going to be starting kindergarten this coming August. So for now, what I'm using is the reading the alphabet curriculum by This Reading Mama, and it's completely free. She sells the bundle for $12. It's a 32-week curriculum. I'm doing the free version of it, which is the same thing. I'll show you guys where to go. So if you go to thisreadingmama.com, right there, thisreadingmama.com, and if you go to the section that says learning how to read, she has the reading the alphabet curriculum. Now, if you were to click here where it says get it here, it's $12 for the bundle, and it's for the whole thing. But she does offer each lesson for free. So this is where I go. So free lessons online. And pretty much I just go in order. But I just wanted to give you a quick little rundown as to how we're doing preschool. So right now we are currently on lesson 10, reading letter R. We started kind of late with this curriculum. So I might actually next week, because I think he can handle it, I might start doing 2 lessons per week, so 2 letters a week. So I'm probably gonna do next week, Monday, Tuesday, G, and then Wednesday, Thursday, L, and then Friday would be almost a combination of the 2. I'm thinking of doing it that way just because we fell behind. I said before, we went to California for 2 months, and I didn't carry this curriculum with me for those 2 months, so it sent us back a little bit. So we're about 2 months behind. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how this looks. I wanted to show you guys how on her website how it looks. She even gives you ideas on books you can read for that week, and we hit up the library every week, and I do look for the books that she recommends for whichever letter we're doing. So here it says you can download the activities original to the This Reading Mama for free here. So this is letter G. Like I said, this is the next lesson. I'll show you how the G looks, and then I'll show you how we work, how we do it at the house. Okay, so once you open up the little file folder, you have a 20 grid, and these are I'm gonna show you the things that I don't print out. Now these come with number cards 1 through 20, and it's just a matter of you pulling up the card 1 through 1, and then the child would have to put something on the first square, and then 2, and then the child would have to put something on the second square. I didn't feel like I needed this, so I usually don't print this portion of it out. The other thing I don't print out are the lesson plans. She does have an outline of the lesson plans because I do use other references and other sources of activities for whatever letter we're doing. So I don't follow the lesson plans anyway, so I don't usually print them out. The pocket chart readers, that's another thing I don't print out. Only because if I feel like he needs reinforcement in reading his sight words, we just have flashcards that we use. And we use the flashcards to build sentences with them anyway. So we don't really need that. And I always want to have you guys see what all it comes with is the song for the sight word. I don't print this out because usually on YouTube, if you type in whatever sight word you're looking for, like sight word, they'll have some kind of video with a song. And usually that's what we listen to and that's what we watch. But for the most part, those are the only things I don't print out. Okay, so this is the letter G. And I'm sorry if it's a little shaky. My tripod is going bonkers and I think it's breaking. So anyways, let me just show you guys real quick. And like I said, I'm showing you letter G only because I've already worked into letter R. Okay, so first thing it comes with syllable cards. Counting the syllable cards is counting clip. So I go ahead and cut these out for him. These are the ones that I actually print out on cardstock for him. I don't laminate them. The cardstock, I think they're sturdy enough, just the cardstock by themselves. Then it also comes with the writing practice. The writing practice is just the letter G, and like for instance, this one is a little gumball. So he would just have to trace it, and I stick these inside the little protector sheets and have him trace it. Then it comes with the counting cards. Or the counting, the gumball numbers. So each lesson, like I said, it has one that comes with whatever letter you're learning with. And I'll show you how I use these. Then it comes with the print awareness. We do this every Friday. So I have them draw a picture. Like here it says my machine has gumballs. So I have them cut all these and we glue it on a piece of construction paper. And then I have him draw a picture of the gumball. And then here it says, write the number of gumballs in your, or in here. So I guess if he was to draw his little gumball. Oh, this one actually came with a gumball. I forgot. Usually I have him draw it. So he would just draw however many gumballs he wants, and then we would count them and then write the number in here. And usually what I have him do is I have him cut all this out and we'll stick it onto a piece of construction paper with his sentence. And I actually have him build his sentence himself. And I'll show you one that we've done in the past. All right, then each lesson also comes with a rhyming sheet. So it comes with this sheet that has words that rhyme with goat. So boat, coat, note, float, and so forth and so on. So what I have him do is I just have him cut these little pictures out, or directions says, cut out the pictures and paste them all around the goat. So it's pretty much just a rhyming worksheet. Oh, that's what I like about this Reading Mama's curriculum, is that a lot of it is hands-on. I don't know if you've already noticed, there's very little writing when it comes down to the actual curriculum. A lot of it is cutting and pasting. So that's that. And then it also comes with a cutting practice and pattern cards. So I give this to my boy and I have him cut it out for cutting practice. And then again, I give him a piece of construction paper and then we create patterns with these pictures. He loves this activity. It also comes with a little book, the letter G book. So the first day I go ahead and cut this out for him and staple it together, and then we read it pretty much the whole week. Now, these are what I like about this Reading Mama, is that beginning with lesson 1, she introduces certain sight words. And with every lesson, all the sentences that are in this book are the sight words that we've already been learning. As we go on with every book, she adds that sight word that we're reading. So this one is it. So we've already learned I, we've already learned can, we've already learned see, and this week is it. Oh, and we've already learned or a. And so that's what I like about it, because it's literally reading the alphabet. We're doing this curriculum, but we're also reading. We're reading a lot, actually. And he's definitely way more ahead than my seven-year-old was at this age, which makes me very happy. The other thing is we get the sight word practice. So we have the word find. So in here, he would just have to go and I either have him highlight it or I have him just circle it, and he would find, the word it, and then he would circle it or color it. And then this one is the maze. This is the one that I don't have him use. This one we use throughout the whole week. Is the maze. So he would just, I would give him a marker or sometimes a little manipulative, and we'll put it on the word and find our way all the way to, the goat wants to find his way to the gift. Then the poke, the sight word poke. This one I put it on a piece of corkboard, and I'm trying to grab it. So one of these little guys that I actually cut this little piece of corkboard into the size of the paper, because every lesson comes with one of these poke a sight word. And I give him big push pins, and we get to poke the sight word into the little corkboard. He used to love this. Now I feel like he finds it to be kind of tedious, so I usually have to sit down and help him with it, but he's still enjoying it. Okay, for these next couple of things, I'm going to try my hardest to remember where I got them from. This one I do know I got it from Teachers Pay Teachers, is a JDA interactive alphabet notebook. The way she has it set up, she has it set up pretty much going in order from A to Z. I don't do it in that order. I do it in the order of this Reading Mama. And I'll show you guys the book in a little bit. So what I do with this is I set up my little folders. Monday, I set these guys up and I put pretty much these sheets, I separate them into the 5 days a week. Today, for instance, I still have everything that I'm going to be using for Wednesday for the letter R in here ready for me to set up for my son inside his little work trays. But let me go ahead and show you real quick how I do this. So for this, for instance, I haven't done G yet, but I would put this one in the Monday. I would put this one inside the Tuesday folder, the Wednesday folder, the Thursday folder, and then the Friday folder. And that's the way she set it up. She set it up for 1 page a week, or 1 page a day, sorry. And we love it. We absolutely love it. Where I'm going to be using this one actually with my little one that's going to be starting preschool next year. Now, hers is probably going to look way different than my son's looks this year because she's a lot smaller. She's only going to be 3. But I feel we can reuse this pretty much a few times, and we'll probably even just redo it next year, just so he can see the difference. He can see the difference in his writing. He can see the difference in, you know, if he has to draw a goose, how different is this year going to look to next year. So these I got from, oh my God, okay, it says 123homeschoolforme.com, and they were free. And I did print them out, all the alphabets, like after we're done with the letter, how we decorate it, and then we put it on, and I take a picture of him, and that's just to celebrate that he knows the g sound. So now, this is another thing that I do for him every week also. We get to decorate with pretty much anything. So for this one, we might pretend to have gumballs and maybe just use the dauber and have him daub gumballs on there. I haven't decided yet. These I got from Learn, Create, Love, and I believe they were also A through Z, and they were completely free. So that's the other thing we do. This other one, I make them every letter. I make them a little puzzle name, and I'll show you the one for R for this week. I type his name in, and then the G, whatever letter we're doing, gold, you know, G's for gold, and then he has to put his name together. This is part of his name practice. The other thing I found that we do every week also is from Homeschool Creations, and it's completely free also, and it's the letter G. And what I have him do is I just have him cut everything out, and I have him glue it onto a piece of construction paper. So G, and then he cuts out the guitar, the green beans, the giraffe, the gingerbread man, and the grapes, and we'll just go ahead and decorate that piece of paper with all the G words. So that's another thing we do. Another thing I do, and this is from the Measured Mom, and what I like about the Measured Mom is that these little readers coincide with this Reading Mama curriculum. So the way that she set up her little readers, they follow the same sight words. I guess right now it would have, with this sight word, it would have fallen to like the 4th of July area. It's okay. It doesn't matter. It has all the sight words that he's been learning. And then I just cut this in half. This is on cardstock, and real assemble. You just cut it in half, put the 2 pages together. I staple them down the side, and he has his little reader. And this is another book that we read every day, Monday through Friday, while we're doing that letter. The other thing is I incorporate his little sight word interactive notebook. So for that week, we'll be doing it. And what I do is I pre-cut all these out. And I do the same thing. I separate them, like maybe we'll do these 3 on Monday. Then I'll separate these 2 for Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then Friday. And that's the way I separate this page. And then the other last 2 things are from Confessions of a Homeschooler. And I do the reading practice, and I have them, I usually stick this inside a protective sheet. And I give them either a dry erase marker to find all the letter G's, or the little... I forgot what they're called. I'll show you guys them later. And then I also downloaded all the daughter G's. So I have them do one of these too for every letter. So when it comes to like paper type work, that is it. I'll show you how I actually set up his word trace. And like I said, we'll be doing letter R.